We should be proud of ourselves, guys. I mean, that is some freaking talk about our style of ball. 12 is one, but that is us. That is Seahawk football, man. One drive after another, one play after another. You guys whipped ass, guys. You just keep answering the bell and you close the game out. When we need it the most, let's rock and roll. All right? Run it and hit. Run it and hit. Jay Reed, what we say we're going to do?
Play physical.
And that's what we did. How many sacks? A lot. Guys, 7 sacks. Okay, 7 sacks.
That was the Seahawks locker room. Head coach Mike McDonald getting the boys fired up. Chris, each year I find like 3 teams that I just find myself rooting for because I like the story.
I hear you.
The Seahawks are every bit of one this year.
They are, right?
It's Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
2 of their players have been some of my favorites of the Combine. When we get to talk to all these guys over the years, JSN and Witherspoon.
I know you love JSN.
Loved both of them.
Yeah, how can you not love Witherspoon?
Right. I mean, this team just kind of has it all right now.
Mike McDonald's an awesome guy.
Great.
Right? I mean, just a normal, good, down-to-earth human being. You root for him. You know he's got a good defensive mind. Kubiak is a great story.
Right.
Cooper Kupp up there.
Right.
You know, can he revive the career? Kenneth Walker, we've always been fans of his, and even though he hasn't had great blocking, I'm with you. The Seahawks are a team that I want to root for. I really do. And their D is in the short list. I have a crush on their defense, and I can't wait till their secondary's back healthy because it's like, watch the out when they are, because they could be special on the defensive side of the ball.
I mean, listen to these pressures from top to bottom from this defense against Jacksonville. Leonard Williams, another guy I love, 8 pressures.
Right.
8 pressures. Right. You had DeMarcus Lawrence with 8, Byron Murphy, your guy Chris, with 7, Uchenna and Wosu with 6, and this doesn't even include the sacks because they had 11 sacks, from PFF in this game. That they chart them a little differently than the NFL. Boye Mafe with 5 pressures. Nicky Manwari, the rookie, with 2. Brandon Peely with 2. Jerron Reed with 2. Drake Thomas with 1. Ernest Jones with 1. Basically everybody got to eat.
Yeah, that equates to an ass whooping.
Right,
is what that does. Right
everybody
there.
got theirs.
I mean, it's incredible. And they didn't even have to blitz, really. The front 4 was getting there at such a rate, it was insane. Early in the game, right, or not early in the game, they played cover 2 a few times, especially in the touchdown drive the Jaguars had at the end of the first quarter. And they kind of messed up their cover 2. And the Jags got 2 big plays off of it. And it was like after that, they were like, okay, we're not going to play cover 2 anymore. We like everything we're doing. We're just going to stop that. Like they maybe played it a few more times. They sprinkled it in. But it became, like you said on Monday morning, a cover 3 type of game, right? And they were just like, wait, our front 4 is getting there, so let's just play different versions of cover 3 and let our front 4 keep whooping ass. And that's what they did. You alluded to the first thing I wanted to say about them right off the bat. The big guy inside athleticism is off the charts. It's off the charts. Between Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy, the fact that they can 2-gap or hold a gap down or disrupt through a gap and then go, oh, wait, it's pass game, blah, 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 let me get back there and get rush. That's insane that they have that. And now you have DeMarcus Lawrence coming back healthy, who's the game changer, in my opinion, because now it's like, they can win all 4 guys right across the row. Because Uchenna Nwosu is one of the better under-the-radar pass rushers there is in football, too, to where you go, man, if they rush 4, one of those guys is going to win the one-on-one, one of them. And if they get 5, like it's definitely with a creative blitz or whatever else. So that's what's incredible, right? And off of that, because Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy are so freaking athletic for being 305-pound guys, their ability to run stunts and twist off each other is incredible. Think about if you're a guard and a center and you got these 2 guys over you, and one of them kind of tries to split the middle, the 2 of them, right, and almost hit both of you, right? Okay, that's a lot, but it's a big guy hitting you like that, and usually you go, okay, yeah, there's a D tackle going to come looping around him. He's a D tackle. He's slow. I'll be able to get off him and still readjust my body. There was plays in this one where it's like, oh, man, Leonard Williams hits him, and they're like, whoa, he's driving me 2 of us back. Hold on, I'll get over there to Byron Murphy. Oh, shit, it's too late. He's already there. He's already gone. And that, to me, is one of the things that jumps out. The fact that they have that ability is incredible. So I think those are the first things you look at. But I do think the bottom line is that DeMarcus Lawrence really changes everything and is their number 1 legit top-tier type of pass rusher. and it's going to change the way teams have to play them all together here going forward.
And the call about stunts is an excellent one because we talked about earlier in the week how they only blitzed 13% of the time, which is alarmingly low.
Right.
But they ran a stunt over 32% of the time.
Felt like it. Right.
So it's almost like they're generating blitz-like pressure without sending the extra man.
Definitely. And this is where I think he's a great tendency breakdown guy. He knows which way the line's going to work and then what stunts to use off of that will maybe, like a lot of the times in the NFL, the backside left tackle, he takes that D end over there, but then they'll slide the other 4 guys for maybe the 3 guys on the other side. And according how do you line them up and the twist and stunt you're talking about, you can find ways to make that hard on the 4-on-3 matchup. And I think they're very good at doing that. So knowing protections, and then, of course, the great athleticisms they have off of that. And, I mean, this was no, like, mystery of what happened in this football game. It was a straight-up ass-whooping all the times. And you heard me say, I mean, you know, other than the Tampa 2 mess-ups, there's nothing you can look at to go, oh, wow, oh, I'm a little scared here. And the fact that when they get their DBs back and Devin Witherspoon and Reek Woolen and all that, you go, oh, my God, and Julian Love, they're going to be able to play man-to-man and drop certain guys underneath certain people and do stuff like that to where you go, that's scary. Or blitz somebody even though they don't have to because they can get there with the front 4. That's where I'm excited for the potential of the final Seahawks defense to see how good they can really be.
And those 3 guys can create takeaways. That'll be a big difference.
They definitely
can take away the football. So I know we're giving Seattle rightfully all the love here.
Right.
Is there anything Trevor Lawrence though is just not seeing right now, or was this where it's like, hey, the quarterback stood no chance. The guys in front of him got killed in this game.
There was definitely a lot of that. There's definitely, I mean, as an ex-quarterback, I sat there a bunch and went, whoo, man.
Yeah, don't miss that.
Holy crap. That's collapsing in a hurry.
Yeah.
But, you know, I wrote, there's plays, right, where I'm not sure what he, like, okay, his touchdown pass in the, what was that, the 4th quarter to Tim Patrick?
Yep.
I don't know what he's looking at. Like you're going to see on this play, they have double post to the top left there. That's where you should be. There's a few plays, and I'm just picking this one out for a specific example because it just comes right to my head, and you'll see it more when you go to the all-side, the 22 view. But there's plays where I go, I'm not sure he's looking in the right place or what he's doing. I don't know. Did he see the safeties after the snap? They're not there. What are we doing? Oh, maybe that wasn't the play. I'm wrong. There's another play
that is the fourth quarter touchdown.
That was the 4th quarter touchdown, but it wasn't what I was thinking there. But either way, yeah, there are plays, and you saw where I wrote it down. I just went, he has plays. I don't know what he's looking at, what he's thinking, or what he's reading. And I think that goes into like why you saw Liam Cohn laugh under his breath when he scored the touchdown last week, because he's a little bit like,
that's the chaos of
this
it.
guy, I just don't know what I'm getting right now. It's a little all over the place. It's a great play, and then it's like, wait, 2 or 3 head scratchers of like, hey, what exactly did you see there? What were you doing? You know, he had a play with Travis Hunter at one point in the game. He threw the double move up the right sideline. I know the play. They coach it like, you know, set up and look for the backside post for Travis Hunter. He never even looks at it and just throws the ball out of bounds and stays on the run. And yet the protection was for to pull up and set up and throw an aggressive football. But yeah, there's, as we've kind of said every week, there's a few plays every week where you just go, what is Trevor Lawrence doing? He's got incredible talent. He just doesn't have the greatest natural feel that you see a quarterback have, right? And I always say, people always go, what do you mean by feel? I go, really good quarterbacks go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait, this coverage? Wait, this guy should be coming open. I know that I'm taught to, like, I've taken 2 hitches and I'm supposed to go to the second read. But I know in this coverage, this guy's going to be open. I'm going to disregard what the coach tells us to do by the book, and I'm going to just tap the ball one more time because we're about to get a 25-yard gain.
Yeah.
Things like that. Where you
I feel
just
like
go,
Dak's been playing like that this year.
Definitely. You know, the game's not a perfect game. But yet you got to have feel in certain instances. So I think between feel and then crash course in offense, like we talked about with Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and all that, to where he's getting more stuff thrown at him than ever before. I think a lot of times he's just like, I'm glad I broke the huddle and got out the play the right way. And then it's like, wait, but yeah, now you got to look at where the safeties were to read the rest of the play. It's not over yet, right?
Yeah.
And so he's learning all of that. But yeah, there's a handful of plays that way. And let me, on top of that, just say that they're phenomenal at passing off receivers. The
Seattle
Seahawks.
secondary.
The Seahawks are phenomenal at passing off receivers. Mike McDonald's from Jesse Minner School of Coaching, right? That type of thing. Or you talk about play zones. They know, like, oh, this guy's in my area. Oh, wait, now I'm following him a little bit. Oh, he left my area. There's my friend over there. He's got him now. Oh, somebody's coming into my area. I'm ready for it. You could tell they pass things off and their eyes are in the right spots to look at that right off the bat. And that's what I'm impressed by. But, man, you talk about Uchenna Nwosu, Leonard Williams, Jerron Reed, Byron Murphy, and then DeMarcus Lawrence. I'd put that front five with anybody in football. And then their secondary, watch out. And let me just tell you the under-the-radar superstar right now to me. You talked about Nick Emanwari, which is, like, amazing at the second level. And Kobe Bryant. Watch out for Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, this is the second time I've watched Seattle's defense on film. And I come away for the second time going, he's got 3 rockets up his ass. His game has gone to another level. He's kamikaze in the run game and coming downhill now to a point where I never saw that before.
Right.
That was impressive. So I just wanted to give him some love there because he really popped to me a number of times during the game.
Yeah, and you look at his transition right now. This is somebody that he's playing all over the secondary. A lot of free safety is mostly what he plays.
But he's down there in the box. He's at nickel.
But he was a corner prospect.
I know.
That's why it makes it that much more impressive.
It is very cool.
Everybody always loves to do the, like, oh, move him to safety, but to actually do it is much more difficult.
Right.
And he's doing it at a pretty high level.
His read and reacts are insane. Like, you see, like, oh, it's run. He sees it. He's down in the hole, like, instantly. He's amazing that way. Nick Emanwari is a freak of nature, and they're going to use him, it looks like Hamilton and Baltimore.
That feels like
pretty much is what it's going to be.
Which he knows that.
Which he knows that. Exactly right. So that's great there. I don't love Seattle's linebackers. Ernest Jones and 42 Thomas. We just had a linebacker conversation, and if I'd go, hey, if there's one area of that defense that can be improved, that would be it. But they're not horrible. They just don't pop a lot is what I'm basically saying. But, yeah, I'm very impressed with that Seattle defense and what it could be going forward. Yo, homies, it's time to watch some games. That's right. We're on to the NFL season here with Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, Sunday night recaps after every game, and much, much more.
Thanks for watching. Peace out, homies. Remember, subscribe. Peace out.